jumping from there this summer. Yeah, you see there's people there? Yeah, that's for sure. Just kidding, I was trying to make it look like the fan was hitting my head. Hopefully that's not too annoying for you guys, or maybe I should change it, you know, focus on that the rest of this vlog. Hey guys, how you doing today? Just, I don't know what it is, weekends and Wednesdays. It's just, Wednesday is kind of just a good day for me to get a lot of just things done, you know, like appointments and shopping and blah, 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 whatever. And it's been pretty consistent that anything with my mouth has been on Wednesday, which just takes up a huge chunk of time because I have to drive all the way to Boulder, which isn't really close, but it's not that far away either. It just takes a lot of time to kind of round trip it, plus get the stuff, the work done, which again, I just had to finish up everything with the root canal, kind of do some bite tests and a little grinding here and there, and then a final cleaning. So teeth are feeling really nice right now. Then I had to go and pick up my son's, I just say Patrick. Patrick's my son, you guys know him. One of my sons. I also have a much older, almost 26-year-old son, but he lives in San Antonio, Texas. Anyway, and then we went and picked up Patrick's school belongings. This is kind of it, rounded up. We kind of drove up at a certain time and they handed us a bag full of all of his school belongings, notebooks and just all that stuff. And it was kind of a sad moment. The principal's leaving this year. He's been really a great guy. I don't know, just an outstanding staff that they have at my children's elementary school. And my daughter hasn't started there yet, but regardless, he's leaving, a new one's coming in. So it's just kind of a sad moment. And, you know, we went on spring break and never went back. And, you know, sometimes it's like hindsight 2020. Had you known, what would you have done different? We are still working. I'm gonna do a 5-mile run after this, but I'm gonna hit the trails and it'll be late and I'll be rushing around, so I probably won't do any filming. And before I do all that, we're still doing step 4, and I hope you guys are, you know, working on your list or going about it or even reviewing it if you've done one before. And like I said, I think this is just a step that you have to take with a sponsor. So if you're working on it, that's great, but, you know, really get somebody that can help kind of guide you through it. We talk a lot. I talked last time too about kind of, I think, defects of character or character flaws or shortcomings are all kind of just interchangeable words that the steps use. But we start, as we do our step 4, we kind of start seeing these tendencies of things about how we relate and react and kind of just go about our lives to people, places, and things and circumstances. And a lot of our actions are based off of these defects of character. So before we can really work on what needs to be fixed, we got to know what needs to be fixed, right? So what I wanted to share today, it comes off the Cleveland AA organizational website, and I just wanted to share what they say are the defects of character. It's much easier than me just trying to go off of memory because there's a lot of them, but the main ones are right here. I'm going to list them off to you, and I'll also share the link down below in case you guys want to go and just check out the website. So without further ado, here we go. 1 through 20. 1 is resentment and anger. 2 is fear and cowardice. 3 is self-pity. 4, self-justification. 5, self-importance or egotism. 6, self-condemnation and guilt. 7, lying, evasiveness, and dishonesty. 8, impatience. 9, hate. 10, false pride, phoniness, and denial. 11, jealousy. 12, envy. 13, laziness. 14, procrastination. 15, insincerity. 16, negative thinking. 17, immoral thinking. It's immoral, not immoral. 18, perfectionism and intolerance. Immoral. 19, criticizing, loose talk, and gossip. And finally, number 20 is greed. A lot of those sound like the 7 deadly sins, or at least 7 of them are in there, right? And those are there. These are defects of character. And as you'll see as you're doing your step, that you'll realize in your relationships with people, places, things, and circumstances that a lot of these things will stick out. I, for one, except for hate, I don't know that I've ever hated anybody or any. I guess I grew up just knowing that that's just such a, just a bad, it's just an end-all kind of thing. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that all 20 of these are mine. And I don't know about you, but I imagine as you start seeing tendencies, and you'll start seeing kind of some patterns in most of these things. And it's whatever. For me, it just gives me more to work on. I'm constantly working on this stuff. Some things are way more kind of out there in front of me than others, and the others that aren't are just out there slapping me in the face are the ones that I really have to take time to think about. And I still go back and reflect on my life constantly to try to resolve these issues and these kind of buried feelings and emotions and thoughts that I have. So that's what this stuff really helps us do. And I've done more. I've done 2 full step 4s. And after my second one, I've just more been kind of a daily house cleaner. If I have a situation that comes up, I really try to deal with it as soon as I can, as long as it's like not for the fact so I can get in a fight and be in control of something and feel like I'm all self-important. And yeah. So I hope that's helpful today. Thanks for being here, guys. Sorry it wasn't even short, but hopefully it's short enough that you've made it through to the end of the video. If you like this video, man, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe down below. I appreciate your time. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.